Alright my peeps, welcome back to the channel. I still got the same shirt because I'm trying to record three videos in one night, so that way I can just upload it for the week and I don't have to do nothing, but I also have content lined up for you guys to see it. Now today is a weird funny video. It's like 19 videos, but this is a game of pass and like a draw pass. This is, you know, when you play against stall, that all you can do if you don't know what your opponent is playing. Let's just put it this way: you don't know what your opponent is playing, and then you just set up your board. They only have a Mimikyu in the active. You just put Rotom. Your opponent's gonna be like, first mistake of the day, and well, I'll let you guys see and be witness to this horrific punishment that I'm gonna be taking over here because it's not good. So let's go ahead and jump into the video and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So we're here, we're cooking, we're chilling, we're just setting up. Again, I gave my opponent a mulligan. I gave my opponent a mulligan and he mulligan as well, so those two cancel. Then he what was it, had another mulligan if I'm not mistaken, and that's why I put a dice on top of my deck. So we're good. And while I'm looking at the deck, like I saw the cards and I'm like, oh, I think that's another deck. No, I completely forgot it was freaking stall. And look at me, I'm just going at it. Top deck VIP. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to destroy this man. And no, because the first mistake I do it in a few seconds, you'll see. I'm like, okay, Mimikyu, I got Charmeleon. I got Charmeleon on the deck. I can just vaporize you with 70 damage and knock you out, boy. Hell yeah. But guess what? Guess what I do? Okay, right now it's looking good. It's looking good. I have 2 attackers and 1 support draw shenanigans. But guess what I do here? You'll be witness to it. Ultra Ball to get that crap. And that, my friend, is GG's for my opponent. That's it. That is it. That is GG for him. He's cooking. He's good. And then Rotom. We did what we didn't do the last game on the last video. We did it on this one. We used Rotom. Fantastic. Now, as soon as my opponent benches that Snorlax, I go, holy cow. It's just over. It is over. This guy, I only play 1 switch on this deck. You know what's going to happen to me? I'm going to be screwed. I don't have ways to retreat this Rotom because of the damn ability of freaking Snorlax. So this is just a game of, eventually, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm like, bruh. Double Snorlax? I'm like, shrimp. What the hell did I do? What the hell? Right. That's what I'm doing here. And I think he's playing double Nest Ball, if I'm not mistaken. He's playing Nest Ball and something else. But yeah. This is horrible. It just VIP for 2 Snorlax, and you know what you just did? That you benched that Rotom, and my opponent gave me a mulligan, but the mulligan that he gave me was not that great. It was like I couldn't decipher what it was, so I'm like, oh, you're playing Lost Box. No, that's why he smirked at me. Yeah, right. Because I thought he was playing Snorlax or something else, because I don't know, that's what I saw. Plus he has that Spiritomb. The Spiritomb cancels Rotom, so I will not be using Rotom for the rest of the game. Not that I need it for the rest of the game, I only need it for the first turn. But nonetheless, if you're playing up against stall, and you are just looking for an item to retreat, you need to use Rotom. You need to. But now here, all I'm doing is like, damn, what do I do? And pass. That's the first pass of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Pass. Let's see what you got on the chambers, my good sir. And all I'm doing here is like contemplating, like, what the hell have I gotten myself into? And there's no way. So my train of process is I gotta fill up my bench and then play Collapse Stadium, discard it so I can have an attacking Pokemon. So I can have something to respond. That's it. So I think that my misplay lies in the fact that I took a knockout quickly instead of sitting on my board and be like, I gotta do something here. So Arvin, get livable. I have there the attack, so all I need to do is evolve that Charmander into a Charizard, attach all those freaking energies into the active, smack this Mimikyu for 70 damage, and just go at it. No, I should have just freaking waited. I should have waited. I should have used that Level to get myself another freaking, whatchamacallit, another Pokemon. And then probably then get the stone, rare candy, the freaking Pidgeot, and just stay there. Because if I find myself full bench Collapse Stadium, then I would have had a chance. But mistake number 2, taking the prize early in the game. That's mistake number 2. There it is. I think it's Big Charm or Bravery Charm. And now here's where my opponent's gonna have a blast. Misfortune Sister. Let's see how many items he discards. Oof. A rare candy and an Ultra Ball. And pass. And that's it. Pass. You can't do crap, my good sir. I can't do nothing. So at one point I'm like, Rotom. No, sir, you cannot use Rotom. This is where my downfall begins. Now I'm like, Jesus Christ. Now, even though I had the whatchamacallit, the Collapse Stadium, now I have to figure out how to fill out my bench for then use the Switch, but at the same time he's playing Misfortune Sisters. So it's like, if I don't get the setup that I need to get this freaking Rotom out of play, he's just gonna discard all my items. And well, mistake number 3, using the Switch early on to take a knockout, and not even a freaking knockout, because it's not a knockout. It's 180, but he has the Bravery Charm. So that ain't gonna do crap. You stay alive. And I'm like, ooh, I see what's going on. 180, pass, counter! Another counter catcher. Bring that Rotom back into the active spot. You ain't going nowhere, my good sir. And there's Pokegear 3.0. He gets himself, that looks like Arvin, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Arvin. Arvin to get him. There it is. He's cooking. He is cooking. What I can do here, what I can do or try to do next, like this is me, my thinking, my train of process on this shenanigan. I'm like, oh my god, this guy again. He countered characters, and you have to assume that he's playing 4, not 2, not 3, 4 counter catching, because stall, that's what he does the best. So there you have it. Now my next thought of process is I need to boss, energy, retreat, take another knockout. But at the same time, it's like, if he has another counter catcher in hand, he's just gonna put me in the same spot. Cause you can counter catcher the freaking you can boss the Spiritomb and retreat. You can do that. But if you don't have a response, like after that, if he has another counter catcher, there's nothing you can do at all. It's like, okay, it's I'm here, poof, and there it is. I tried to use Rotom, but then he was like, no, you cannot use it. I was like, okay, no problem, pass. And then pass, and then I pass. He plays Artisan, for another Snorlax. And just pray. Now all he has to do is just pass. Because I think, my man, he must know. He's playing Silene to put another card on top of Pokegear on top of the deck. He put it upside up because obviously he's going to draw it. But at the same time, it's like, let me just flip it because you don't know if I'm going to play like on the supporter. So that's why I flip it. But I don't have a card disruption for him to do it. Even if I play Iono, he's still going to get it. But at the same time, it's like, no, just flip it. And then Lost Vacuum, take that out. He takes takes it out, puts the other one. I take a prize. I go down to at least I took 2 prizes. You know what I'm saying? Now over here, what I gotta do is probably boss the other Snorlax and knock it out with 180. But at the same time, I can't do nothing. I can't retreat. I'm stuck in the active position. And now you see here, this is what I should have done at the beginning of the game. Just clog my bench with Pokemon that can retreat and with just attackers. And now I can't, you know. And then if I would have had to Rotom, and if I would have evolved this Pidgeot EX sooner, then I probably would have gotten something. Like, would have played this differently. But at the same time, it's not every day. It's not like every week I'm trying to play. You play against Stall. It's not every week that you play Stall. It is. It is like, for example, that week that I was playing against my opponent. My opponent he was the only one playing Stall. The only player playing Stall. There was another Stall. But it wasn't even a stall. There was a second person playing it, but it wasn't a stall deck that does stalling. You know, it was some weird shenanigan with Snorlax. But yeah, and there it is. Pass, draw, and now this is where it gets cool. Now all we gotta do is pass, draw, pass, draw, pass, draw, pass, draw, pass, draw, pass, and you know when when your opponent is going like pass, he's waiting for you to deck out. Now I'm just waiting here. It's like, what the hell can I play? How can I play this? Because yes, if I draw all my cards, he has Misfortune Sisters. He can just play Misfortune Sisters, discard all my items, like discard all my rare candies, so I cannot evolve this PGs at all. So it's like, I'm stuck, man. What do I do? We're playing Arvin here. We have our rare candy. Let's put that rare candy back into our hand. And the TMD evolution. And then, well, it is what it is, I guess, sir. It is what it is. What I should have done is just stay with just one Pokemon in the active. But at the same time, if you like 2 Pokemon, PG and Char, and just wait, because then you can evolve into Charmeleon and smack it. But at the same time, if you stay with just Charizard, he's gonna take advantage, because then he can recycle that Mimikyu, leave it in the active, and then what you got? Nothing, because you know at the same time that deck has way to screw you over, so you have to have like a basic Pokemon. But at the same time, it's like now for next set that is right around the corner, we already have our pre-releases and all that stuff. Mill is gonna be something that we are just praying not to face. Or now, I mean, you have Andrew Mahone and other YouTube content creators, Pokemon content creators doing videos, playing Stall Mill. And it's like, yes, I can win if I do this and this and that with the Hero's Cape, with the Ancient Capsule that boosts 50 HP, the Bravery Charm that boosts 50 HP. It's like Charizard cannot one-shot it. Charizard has to two-shot it, but at the same time you are losing 8 cards in the process. If that makes sense, you know. And here it is. Draw, pass, draw, pass, draw, pass. I'm just trying to see my characters here. It's like, oh my god, what do I play? What do I do? What do I do? Just trying to figure it out. I was like, man, what the heck? At one point, I just give up. At one point, I'm like, man, just pass, until I have like whatever cards in hand. But yeah, pass. There it is. Pass. Pass again. Draw. Pass. Draw. Just faking it there. See, what can I use this for? Nothing. Pass again. I'm just trying to see, man. I'm just trying to see if I... At this point, I even have like a brain... a fart. I was like, man, do I have another switch in the deck? And I'm like, I only think this deck only plays one. But there it is, the passing game. Pass, draw, and you have so many Ionos, so there's like nothing you can do. It's just a passing game. This is what it is. Stall pass. Dun, 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 dun. Now I have my whole entire deck in my hand, like half of it. I can even use, if I wanted to, I can even use the whatchamacallit, the rods. But oof, Fortune Sisters. Only 2 hits, but that's okay. You can afford losing. If your opponent discards the VIP passes, by all means, just go for it, and then pass, draw, pass again. Just trying to see, do I have any Pokemons in here I can recycle? Any energies? Only 1. But that's about it. Because I think I only have also 2 rods in the deck, so I can't do much. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm right now. I'm here. I'm like, man, do I even bother? Let's just go ahead and play. I don't know. Screw it. I draw 4 cards, but then it's like the entire of my hand is just back in it. And at this point, I'm like, yeah, just go for it, bro. Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just cooking. My opponent here can even do Silene, and then, because I think there's not another. I don't think there's another Pokemon that mills, except for Crabominable. Yeah, except for that guy, you know what I'm saying? And then he can use that guy to recycle 3 more supporters into the deck or into your hand, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's into the deck. Yeah, into the deck. So you have more Misfortune Sisters cooking up in the back scene. At the back of the scene, or whatever you want to call that. And you know, right now it's like, oh my god. But like I said, I think I played a second Iono on this game, and then I'm like, after this, I think it's after the second, I'm like, pass, dude, whatever, because I can't do nothing at this point. I'm just playing the past game just to see if time hits and it's a tie. But I don't know, because that's all I can do. And the video got corrupted. What happened here? It's not supported. Well, it glitched out. What the frick happened? Well, the video only had 1 minute and 31 seconds away. But you can guess what happened. So I'm gonna tell you what happened, so you can do a vision in your head. So this man just draw, pass, to the point that I have only 3 cards. Like I said, I gave up. I'm like, I'm not gonna quit. I'm just gonna let it run. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I got 3 cards in the deck. 3 cards. One of them is Iono. If I could just draw it, I can just redo it again, and then the whole thing restarts. And then this man benches for Abominable, attaches the energy, card switch, return, mill 3. I'm like, I think the Tribominable mills 3 or 2. 3 or 2, one of those two. But I had enough cards in the deck for him to mill it. So that's what happened. That's why it's a passing game. But it is what it is. Now for next time, if I play another... For next time, if I see somebody start with freaking Mimikyu, all I have to do is like... I don't know what you have. I don't know what the heck you're playing. You could be playing something else that has Mimikyu in it. You could be playing Darty, and it has Mimikyu in it. And I'm just gonna wait. Do not overbench like I did. I was crazy. I'm like, Mimikyu, what the hell are you playing? Nothing. Garbage. I can. This is what my thinking was. Oh, Mimikyu, that guy's Charmeleon. What you gonna do after that? You just saw what happens. Pass, and then once you have 2 or 3 cards in deck, mill. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Next video will be more exciting than just passing game. But shout out to my opponent for playing that annoying deck, and hope not to see that deck ever again. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.